set to match
Nate
up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
I was like, damn, Nate, get out of there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Jesus fucking Christ.
David Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
My man Nate Robinson. All he did was hug for like the first round though. Nigga just ran at him and said, yeah, and hugged him.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony.
Damn!
Past the 35 before he's taken down.
He said, get your bitch ass off me, mate. Get your punk ass down.
The first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in.
Oh my, that shit was funny.
I remember being in college and wearing all off-season.
Bro, I'm disappointed. My man Nate Robinson really went face down, ass up.
With the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Like Nate.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's going to be
can't fucking run the ball. That nigga's on hard.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and
Oh
nothing
my
has
fucking
changed.
God.
They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Fielded just inside the 20. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Love in the Packers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
Oh shit, good fucking hit, Roquan. Roquan said, we're going low today, buddies.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Third and 2, Love with it. Looking outside, and he's got a man. It's Bradley. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead now,
that's a legal hit.
First down.
Yes, sir, I like that.
Past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's a legal hit. Yes, sir, I like that. Yes, sir.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And this will be caught by Mooney. 3 yards.
Leave Mike Tyson in his saggy titties, bro.
Like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone.
That man really came out to some EDM.
Because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into
And I see
a defensive player.
Roy Jones came out to a rap song. We thinking Mike Tyson about to come out to, you know, some like Tupac or Biggie. They came out to some EDM.
Only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
They came out to I'm Mike Tyson.
Here's Trubisky.
Well, thank God he just tipped it. I tried to throw it behind him on purpose.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early
Not really different looks. The man just sits and fucking man the whole game. You haven't noticed he doesn't run his own. There's 2 things. He just man blitz, cover 1, and cover 2.
Of whatever the defense throws at him.
They head to the line facing a 3rd
Fucking
and 7
annoying.
following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's caught inside.
Yes,
the
sir.
20. A 1st down and then some. 36 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be
That made Allen Robinson and Yair Alexander just dead.
Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
Holy shit. I thought he was blitzing too. Fuck.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Everybody else see my wonderful block by fucking Allen Robinson? He doesn't touch the fucking guy I need him to block. He runs up and gets the safety. That's called great blocking right there. Grade A blocking.
And blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
It's now 4th down and 1.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
A 31-yard.
That's right. I try to fucking hard cap him at Madden. That's why that should be working.
Right through. And it's the Bears hit the scoreboard first.
Got a hard count his ass.
Stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And again this time,
Good shit. Say Roquan's so fast, you're not gonna get that cut.
Be backed up to the 24. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Good shit.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis.
That's his 2nd pick.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
Oh my God, the old line is blocking like fucking trash.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
Well, Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Got this a baseball blocking, baby. A baseball
Here's
blocking.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Trubisky to throw.
Out of bounds, bad boy.
The tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost
Yes, sir.
10. 11 yards there. First down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a 1st and 10 at the
If he keeps sitting in man, I'm gonna just like he's blitzing. So we're gonna.
Now it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller.
Shit.
Touchdown here of the new campaign as the Bears push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat.
My boy Mitch.
Might be in practice sessions.
My boy Mitch with the dude.
From the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
God damn.
At their own 25-yard line.
I hate this dude.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit.
That's a good-ass run because my left linebacker did not, whoever my other linebacker, Danny Trevathan's old ass did not stay home.
Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Packers nothing.
Sweet, I got my juicy pancakes and sauce.
Right back to him on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
33-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this up past the...
Oh, he doesn't have fucking what's-his-face anymore. I didn't even realize that until just now.
Up there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. Love.
There we go.
Hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Just short
A
of
short game that doesn't
Like
give
that.
them a first down
Like that a lot.
brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
We call that a yes, sir.
They're indeed going for it. Here's Love.
Oh my God, he just got robbed.
Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it.
Thank you, Madden gods.
And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
I'd be pissed if I was him. What, Brandon? Wow, that's not COD.
Trubisky leaves with Montgomery on the draw.
Every game on PS5 is big, you jackass.
2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule,
No, it's not. You're on the PS5.
whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain.
They're all over 100 gigs except for Spider-Man.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he's got this pretty
Why didn't it buy
close
the
to a
external
first
hard drive,
down as the
jackass?
tackle is made at the Packers 33. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first
All you do is it doesn't break it. All you do is unplug it when you're not using it. Even if you keep it plugged in, it won't. Even if you keep it plugged in, it won't break it. I fell asleep with mine on last night. My PlayStation's fine.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Don't be stupid.
Now Trubisky. Flushed out right.
Oh, I was about to get pissed.
Cole Kmet, the
I threw that bitch low on purpose.
now it's second down.
Certainly looked like
I
someone
want
was
him to-
very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Why the hell did your microphone get 50? Why is your microphone like 10 degrees louder than everybody else's?
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
No! Oh, he caught it? Oh, never mind.
On the release as this will be incomplete.
Jesus.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit
Right,
that's
turn
a
that fucking mic down.
to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for
Brandon,
him. If
turn
they
your
need him
fucking
to
mic
win the
down.
game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Packers take over first
I hate your mic.
at their own 25-yard line.
It free my ears.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter. Went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them.
That's the play of Robert Quinn's career right there. That's why I'm paying him all that money for. $20 million a year for that shit.
In the play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And not much
Been a
to
quiet
speak of.
night for Road Daddy and other niggas.
Gain up to the 26. They do get a yard.
I need your microphone to get eaten by something, so it was quiet the fuck down. Yes. It sounds like you have the microphone like close to your face. That's what it sounds like.
3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Love from the gun. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Oh my god. I was gonna say he's within range to go for it, but fucking how the fuck Akeem Hicks make that tackle? All niggas.
So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself
Oh, fuck.
available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw.
Who is my kick
The
returner?
defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going.
You know, I was like, no, it's like this big ass kick returner.
After the catch and stop him short of a first down.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run with
They
your
call it the
defense.
whoa Nelly.
Exactly. Put it all the way
Whoa
down.
Nelly with the cutback. Whoa mama.
Touchdowns.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Montgomery.
There you go. Keep pushing forward, big boy.
To the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's
Ooh, are you gonna blitz me?
Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right.
Get a block.
Man, and he hits him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he'll go out of bounds inside the
I had a touchdown if Jackass blocks him.
Offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone.
Look at this shit.
Receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs.
God damn, man.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores.
I want to watch football.
Games going on here.
The fucking Burrow monster isn't playing. I'm sacked.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Christian Kirksey gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
That wasn't a that was a shitty blitz. He didn't get instant pressure. Only pressure he got was he played good defense.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Trubisky to throw.
Pass interference.
Comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone.
I feel bad for him.
Contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard.
He overthrew a wide open Devontae Adams that would have been a touchdown. He's gonna blitz the living piss out of me. I'm gonna do this and just make it seem like I'm gonna make it seem like I'm about to. I'm just gonna.
They'll run forward Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Bears. David Montgomery, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Bears 20. Packers nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce.
All right,
out of the
playing the
back
back and do not let him score.
So we will start here at the 25.
Very simple plan, isn't it, Des?
The Packer offense ready to get
I got
their
some
next
royalty
drive
and
underway.
royalty inside my
You wanna call this
DNA.
desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores.
Okay.
Already. You've done nothing
If that was actually
nothing on the scoreboard.
good throw.
That's not a good combination.
I think you just called
very
it-
good
I
throw.
think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to
The
find a
fuck
way to
happened to
get
your
on
mic
the
again?
toes
What the hell are you doing?
instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
I'm talking about fucking Brandon. Was that was you?
He's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And Adams has it complete.
Holy shit, you got toasted.
Have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I know where he's going with the rock. He's trying to throw it right into that gap, but I ain't gonna be there. Hike the damn ball!
Going back to Love. Making the catch is Sternberger. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Sternberger
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
brings up 2nd.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Oh, fuck.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
I was about to say, he's not catching that on 3 people. Get the fuck out of here.
To hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Oh, shit.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun.
Oh, my.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st.
Did he make this field goal?
Pick up there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now
So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So
Well, we're not going to try to block it. We're just going to play safe.
on is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Hopefully he fucking misses it.
This will be a 52-yard attempt.
He made it.
And that will line
Never
up just short.
mind.
He had it on line. They ran out of gas at the end. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA
Oh, I feel
Sports
terrible.
halftime report. Coach, the Packers set to get the football.
He can't do nothing on
first. They are
offense.
trailing on the scoreboard as we
He's
resume
gotten a pass
action
interference in the end zone. He's gotten unnecessary roughness.
Bounce out of the back of the
He's
end
got
zone.
mossed on for about 70 yards by Allen Robinson.
At the 25.
His only benefit is you can at least throw the ball. I don't know how the fuck I'm paying these niggas all this money for them not to get pressure on the quarterback, but that's none of my business. None of my business.
One to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
Like shit.
Maybe calm their whole team down.
I just want
Find a way
a
to
sack.
Get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that
Do
way
this.
the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole
Oh.
lot better there.
I did not expect him to run the ball again.
The chalk of the 45.
Good play
13
call.
yards, first down Packers.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Jordan Love ready on first down here. He'll get this complete to the Notre Dame.
See, I love that. You can't beat me by doing that. I'll give up 2-yard catches all fucking game long.
Offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the
That's
ball
how
to the
Wilbur.
receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
I know it's the rich nigga game. It's my
This
guy.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Yes, we finally have a 2K team. Don't do it. I'm right here.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield
Eddard
to the 49.
Jackson.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to.
All right, we're gonna throw the ball to. I'm predicting
the defense.
X.
Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score.
Should have threw it the circle.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage down.
God damn it, Cole Kmet.
Take the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
Holy shit, I like that.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
No, stop it.
4
Beat-
yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about
Yeah, we possession catched it that time. Jesus, hold on to the ball, Cole.
just had against them.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much
You
more
should.
yardage.
Power forward is the best built this year. Everyone, I was gonna ask you guys if everyone making. I have a 6'5", I have a 6'6" point guard and a 6'8" point guard.
Might have to start digging
A
in
power
for
forward is the best build this year. Have you not seen the power forward build?
out of the gun. And the result here,
Just look up most overpowered builds in 2K right now. It's a fucking, it's like a 6'8" or 6'7" power forward that gets like 90 badges and it can do everything.
Making first downs, keep the clock running.
Because if you guys do that, then I'm gonna keep grinding my 6'8" point guard, and then we're gonna have nothing but a 6'8" lineup, except for like our true center.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Trubisky will throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it.
How the fuck did you miss that hit, buddy?
He'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been
I feel
going
bad.
for the most part. I saw
Not his game.
Start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it.
Well, I would, but that's Jair Alexander.
First down.
That's a touchdown. Oh, it's not. That nigga's fast. Get in there. Oh.
All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now
Whitey.
at their pace. This is ball control
Watch
football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Don't stop blowing in the mic. Stop. What are you doing?
Second touchdown of the game.
Why? Spider-Man did not tell you to blow in the mic.
Extra point right down the middle.
Nigga, fuck Astros playroom.
Way up to 27.
You fucking blowing in my ear? What the hell's wrong with you?
And that one
He said Astros playroom told me to blow in your mic. Nigga, no. Fuck Astro in his playroom. Of course, the sound of the controller is muy perfecto.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that
It's
is...
that slide up and the little nigga
You
popped
go
out of my
through changes.
controller.
I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to
Look
go
at
to
that.
the
Oh, my.
side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
I didn't get to my dude.
Down, Love.
I got pressure with Eddie Goldman.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
My first sack of the game.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now.
Broadway.
It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on.
Look at this big ass nigga. Who is this?
At a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here. Drive
Okay, that's
after
smart.
drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much...
I was sitting there thinking, like, are you really gonna move your safety out of the way?
bench as well.
It's gonna throw this bitch deep.
You've got it because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other
We're not
part
doing
is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Made by Christian.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
All right, I'm looking at his strong safety and his middle. All right.
On third down, Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right.
What do
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
A lot of times
All right.
it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it.
You got like 90 kick power or 95 kick power, so you better put this nigga back in the end zone.
One's incomplete.
Ooh, I like that.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Brandon, shut up. Talk about some like I can. It feels like they're in my controller. Shut the
And
hell up.
here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Brandon, there's not dust flying off your controller. Shut the hell up.
100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
There's dust flying around here.
hesitation up to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Love now on second down.
Oh my.
His throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. And that'll make it third down.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender.
That's trash. The only sack of the game came from me when Eddie Goldman. Y'all mother, get to the damn quarterback.
In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want
I'm
to
trying to
anything
one more sacks.
and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
On is the punter Scott here as he
Oh shit!
away. Returnable here from the 38.
Run, big niggas! Oh, big niggas got wheels! Big niggas got wheels!
34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
I don't know who that big nigga is, dude.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
What the fuck?
Intercepted. Picked off near the 26. The 30. Past the 20. And into the end zone. It's
That pisses me off. That's why I don't do out routes.
touchdown.
I should have known better.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now...
And a great-ass field position just for that to happen.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more
Yes.
interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here.
You adapt the controller? Yes.
Fielded in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here.
It's like that for every game. It's like that on fucking Spider-Man. It's like that on COD. It's like that on...
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears
I don't think it's like that on
offense.
fucking
And that
Dark
pick
Souls
six
because there's no
emerging, it
resistance in
doesn't
Dark
change
Souls.
things too much. They still seem pretty
God
comfortable.
damn, y'all really have...
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18.
I thought this game's gonna get a lot closer than it fucking should be.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Buying time to his left.
Ah, damn, I wish you had fucking
They'll wind up
escape
with
artist.
yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him
Fucking
under
move.
wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
I was just saying, he picks it up. That's some bullshit.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's pulled in at the... Now a hit and a loose football.
God damn, my team is hard, baby.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return.
So bad, he was starting to get the momentum back and everything, and that shit happened. And I'm about to just pound the rock. Pound that sweet little rock.
There and try and slow them down.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 26. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
That's terrible. That's stupid. Short route KO and deep route KO. He just breaks shit up apparently.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That's what you make it on 2K.
On first down, it's Montgomery. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That gives him 98 yards in this game. And
I have a 6'6" point guard and a 6'8" point guard. So either way, I'm going to be big.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football. And that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
It's a really nice
Depends on what you guys want to do, to be honest.
That's a 3-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears. Touchdown. Anthony Miller.
You'll be able to shoot this year, trust me. Almost everyone's gonna have a 3-pointer.
Bears push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that stretches.
Yeah, I got 2-point guards with
27.
both with the fucking spot up precision and finishing moves as the archetypes. Because they said playmaking is dog shit this year. I thought about doing the defensive one, but I was like, I don't know.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down, gain of 7 leaves him with a
So I told you to
2nd and
look
3.
up the fucking power forward. Power forwards are fucking retarded.
The gun, Love.
I did not.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they're going to have this across
There's no point. There's no purpose in making almost a small forward this year if he's not going to be if he's going to be anything over 6'6" or 6'7". I'm almost make the power forward.
44-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
I was trying to get there to pick that off because I knew he was going to throw it there.
End zone, but it's in.
Worst that pisses me off is you guys let him run all the way down that field and none of my I want sacks, damn it.
They've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
He caught that.
Man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here.
His O-line is so good. Look at this. I can't get no pressure. I'm blitzing.
24 yards there. Nice play.
I got one fucking sack, and that was when I decided to play as Eddie Goldman.
Inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to, and the ball comes out. Love lost it. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Look at that. I actually got pressure because I switched to a fucking lineman and I got there.
Any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
Yeah, you'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely.
Oh, fuck, I'm just going to go over here. Yeah.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind
Fuck
some
it.
clock.
I wish I could have get to the edge.
No chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see
Another
what
dub
they
for the
come up
stinky
with
boys in
offensively
blue.
After having time to talk it over.
Holy shit.
Brown with Montgomery. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
There you go.
Let's check in
I mean, the
with
game's
referee.
over.
So the line of scrimmage moves
Bring
all
out
the way
Small
across the 50
Dick.
now as they come
Dick.
up 1st and 10. And they take a knee. And And they will take a knee here. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
That's a G. Fucking G.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
I'll let his ass the fuck up with
right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there.
Khalil had a very quiet game. Khalil didn't do shit.
Let's talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get.